Hello, this is Dr. Young. I'm going to go over your Week 7 work, including your team assignments. With these discussions, they're kind of getting more routine, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on them. I'll just kind of tell you some of the issues that I normally see. Basically, for this one, you're going to talk about the 5 core job dimensions. You're going to identify which ones are most important to you and why. And then you need to make sure that you can relate these dimensions to your present job or previous job. If you don't have a job, you can use someone else's experience if you can get enough information about it, or one that you've observed on TV or film. And then for that third part, you want to tell me how you'd modify the core job dimensions to increase their motivational influence. So you want to make sure that you are able to, you know enough about a job if you aren't using your own, that you can talk about these 3 points effectively. Excuse me. And I just want to say one thing about discussions. Most of you are doing very well. The most common issue that I'm seeing, aside from writing issues and format, is responses aren't long enough. I'm getting 1-sentence responses. That's not going to get you the points that you're looking for in your grade. You need to focus on 2 detailed responses that get people, like, basically that will facilitate more discussion, that will kind of further the conversation. And I want to make sure that we're not just getting, you know, a sentence or 2 in each, because it's really not going to do anything to keep the discussion board active and going. So let's make sure we do that. That does count for a point. It adds up to, you know, overall, like over time, when you do that each time you post a discussion, those missing points can affect your grade. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about your teamwork assignment. And this is pretty straightforward, except, okay, first of all, you're going to post your resume. Then you're going to comment on your team's resumes. So you need to go through each team member, read their resume, and post about it. Like, give them some positive comments and some constructive feedback. Then, after you get some feedback about your resume, go back and revise your resume, and then post it again. And someone from each team needs to step up to be the team leader. The team leader needs to post the final document in the team doc sharing section on Sunday evening, Sunday night. Now, the thing about working in teams is there are deadlines. The team leader will set the deadline, but the deadline can only be Sunday night. It cannot be before Sunday, and it can't be early Sunday. You've got to give everybody enough time to post, but you don't have to wait till midnight or I think it's 2 a.m. You know, Monday morning or late Sunday to post. I'm not going to ask you to do that, as that's not really fair to you. But Monday evening is when you need to be able to post and get this document compiled and submitted. So that means, team members, you cannot wait to the last minute to post your revision. If you do, you're going to miss that, and the team leader will set the deadline. And if you don't have it posted by the time that your team leader says so, then you're going to miss out on points. So make sure that you're getting this done. I would try to get it done before Sunday if I could. I would give it my best shot there, because that way the team leader has plenty of time to compile, put your portion of, because the team leader is going to give me a Word document with everyone's revised. All they're going to do is they're going to go onto the discussion board and pull out the revised resumes and incorporate them into a Word document, and then submit them in the team doc sharing. And the team doc sharing is different than the regular doc sharing. This is regular doc sharing. When you click on it, there's the teams. See, there's group A, group B. That's where I want to see your documents. So make sure that you're putting it on, you know, yours on the team doc sharing and not just the regular general one, which is right here at the bottom, okay? That's really all you're doing. But I wanted to put this video together to kind of go over that. So it should be pretty clear cut. I don't know what I think is coming up. Okay, so your individual work. You're going to use the career plan template here. I'm going to open it up. Should open up. If it's not opening up, you need to contact tech support and see if there's something blocking up pop-up windows, because that's usually what causes it, and I don't know how your settings are on your computer. But you need to be able to have these pop-up windows or download these items where you can, so you can get them. Some students aren't having trouble. Contact tech support because it might be some setting on your browser, or try another browser first if that might be helpful. But I don't know, this is a Mac. I'm not even sure. I think it's in the preferences, but I mean, I'm not going to, you're going to need to contact tech support and tell them your system and all that and see what the issue is, because this is something you need to be able to do. Okay, so basically here, you're going to do some career planning. So after you've read that, you're going to identify your own goals. So think about everything that you do at your job and think of some of the things that think of something that you want to do. You might want a promotion at work, but you might want something completely different where you've got a goal in mind, opening your own business, whatever. What are some of the KSA's knowledge, skills, and trainings that you need, the skills that you need to get that job? For example, I don't know. Let's say I want to open my own business and I want to be a photographer. I'll just use that example because I used to be one. And I don't know anything about running a business. Well, I'm going to need to know about marketing. I need to know I need to learn marketing skills and advertising skills. How I'll promote my business. I need accounting skills, and I might sometimes need to do a wedding, and I've got a really big one to do, and I need to get someone to help me. So I'm going to need to know how to manage, another employee. I'm going to need to know how to get them motivated to do their best work. So I'm going to need a lot of different training and skills there. Make sure to fill out each one. And section 2 is career goals. What are your short-term goals within 2 years? Let's continue on with that business, the example that I'm doing. So in 2 years, I'm going to start doing weddings, but in 2 years, I want to get, I want to make sure that I have 4 weddings a month by 2-year date. In 2 years, I want to have a storefront. I want to move my business into a small rental space nearby with where I can I can be a brick and mortar business rather than just working from my home. There's an example. Within 2 years, I want to expand my photography business into portraiture, children's portraiture, for example. Target date. Long-term goals. I want to grow my business into a franchise. I want to provide photography service. I want to get into ad work, high fashion, or no. I want to. I don't know. What is it called? Stock photography. I'm sorry, I had to think about the different types of photography for a second. Yeah, one of them is stock photography. I might want to get involved in that. I want to grow my business beyond one branch. I want to hire, 5 employees to help me, manage my growth. Those are all different. I'm just talking off the top of my head. You might not want to do that. Maybe you want a promotion at work. Well, if you usually want a promotion at work, you've got to, sharpen your skills, add more skills, cross-train, learn to do different things. For example, when I worked at General Electric, I was in customer service, but I wanted to work in finance, so I needed to try to get involved in projects where customer service and finance may have slightly kind of overlapped or worked together on a project, and that's what I did. So, you might, it might be more of a career path that you already have established are establishing at an organization, and you know where you want to go, so how can you get there? And what are your goals to get there? So, anyway, those are just examples, but I want all of this filled out. I hope that helps kind of clarify what I'm looking for there. And I would be honest with myself as to where, I mean, I wouldn't just do this assignment for, just to get it done. I would actually use that and give me the real, what you really want to do. Because you could use that and keep it. Keep that career plan, modify it as needed, just to keep you on track. Alright, well that's really all I have. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. If anything's unclear, I apologize. And I do apologize if I sounded, I'm a little under the weather today. So, I live in the allergy capital of the world. And it's a mess right now here. So, any questions or concerns, remember, you can email me, but you can text me too, and I'm not really getting much on that end, so I just want to go back and remind you, you can text me or call. Just leave your name and in what class, because I teach at more than one school. But, I'm a big texter because it's easy, and I can often get back with you quickly. I'm going to offer you another number too, because I'd rather, even though I've got the Skype, it's better to, I'll use it, but I'd rather use my own number, honestly. It's just easier for me when I'm out and doing stuff. Well, if I can get it back here. You can just, as soon as I can figure out how to get this open here, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to put my number on here, like my regular number. It's just, you can reach me through this number too, and I just added that on there. It's fine. Okay, so any questions about teamwork, let me know. Please pick a team leader as soon as possible. If you're willing to volunteer as soon as possible. What I really don't want to happen is everything's going well, everyone's posting, and no one volunteers to be a team leader, and everyone loses points because there's not a final document posted. Yes, I know it's just a resume, and you're like, well, why are we have to do that? Because this is a team assignment, and in the real world, you'd have a team leader who's saying, I need you to do this by this time. And we're practicing doing that. We're practicing not only the content, revising resumes that actually are practical and helpful if you're looking for a job or you might be in the future, but also just to practice meeting deadlines, because that's how it works. If you're in the corporate America, you got a deadline to meet, you better meet it, because if you don't, everyone else suffers too. So that's really all there is. Keep in touch with me. Let me know if there's any problems. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have, of course. I hope that you're getting something out of this course and you're enjoying the material. I think there's a lot of students that have started out, struggling, but are really coming back strong now. Just remember, you can turn in late work as long as it's within that policy. This is a very generous late policy. So you should be able to get your work in by the deadline. So I do follow that strictly because it's generous in the first place. But at the same time, use it if you need to. That's what it's there for. So, okay, thanks, and have a great day. I look forward to seeing your resumes and kind of seeing the before and after you've revised them. So, have a good day. Thank you.